Okay, real quick, I'm going to go over how to solve number 10, 19, and 21 on your classwork paper. So this is classwork metric conversions. So the first one we're going to do is number 10, then we'll do number 19, and finally number 21. Alright, so for number 10, we are going to start with 2,000 milligrams. And we want to convert that into grams. Now, one of the things that I want you to see, or want to see you guys doing on these problems, is starting with the King Henry phrase that we came up with. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So with this problem, we want to identify the units that we're starting with and the units that we're going to. So we look at our prefixes here. The prefix in front of the gram is an M, so that becomes our starting unit, which is the M over here. Now we look at the unit we want to convert it to. There's no prefix, so because there's no prefix, that tells us that we are going to the base. Now we start with this 2,000, and because there's no decimal point written, we go ahead and put the decimal point right here after the 2,000. Now we're starting with the M. We're converting it back to the B, so we want to draw our jumps. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 jumps to the left. So that means our decimal is going to move 3 jumps to the left as well. So we go 1, 2, 3 jumps to the left, and that's where our new decimal goes. So therefore, if we move the decimal spot 3 spots to the left, that gives us 2.000 grams, and that's our final answer. Next, we're going to do number 19. So for number 19, again, we're converting from 5.6 meters, and we're going to convert that into centimeters. So the first thing I need to see you do is write the King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Identify your starting unit, which is meters, because there's no prefix. That tells you you're going to a base. You're not going to the M over here. That is not where you're going. Okay, you don't go there. You start with a base because there's no prefix in front of this M. Okay, so that's where we are starting, at the base, and then our prefix that we're going to is the C. So this is where we're going to. So we're starting at the B, going to the C. So if we start at the B, we go 1, 2 jumps to the right. So now we're going to rewrite our number down here with the decimal, 5.6. If the units, the prefixes, jump 2 spots to the right, then our decimal is going to jump 2 spots to the right as well. 1, 2. We add a 0 in the gap, put our new decimal, and now our new number is 560. Okay, our last problem is number 21. So for number 21, we are starting with 2,500 meters, and we want to convert that into kilometers. So again, first thing we do, King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So start with our prefixes. There's no prefix in front of the M, so that tells us that the M is a base. So here's where we're starting, again at the base. Our K tells us that we're going to kilometers, so that's where we're going. So we track our prefixes. 1, 2, 3 jumps to the left, so that tells us how many spots our decimal is going to move. So remember, there's no decimal right there, so we are going to add it ourselves. So we write 2,500, add the decimal, and now our prefixes move 3 spots to the left, so we're going to move our decimal 3 spots. 1, 2, 3. Once we move the decimal 3 spots, our new number is 2.5. We could add the zeros, or the zeros don't really matter in this problem, so we just leave it at 2.5 kilometers, and that's our final answer.